I'm going to have to arrest you, sir.
Yeah.
On suspicion of...
You're all guilty.
Suspicion of not conducting public office.
Good afternoon, lads and lassies, the Irish Demon back with another video. Today we're having a look at Dave Murphy, aka Allegedly Dave. And in this video he decides to perform a citizen's arrest on a British police officer because he believes that the police officer is engaging in dereliction of duty. Now, who is this guy, you may ask? Well, he's a famed flat earther and he's also a Sovsit. But one of the things that he's most famous for is drinking his own pee-pee. Now, you might have thought that was a joke, but it's not, and here's the receipts. Just a quick warning, this genuinely is not a joke, and he does drink his own urine.
Well, I've been drinking urine now for 6 years. My morning routine is basically, I would get up, wee my glass, drink most of it, leaving a little bit at the bottom, and yeah, I'd wash myself with it.
Ugh. So let's get stuck into the video and have a look at how this goes down.
Well, I've told you my position. Okay, I'm not going to be arresting the officers or taking them into custody. I'm not going to be shutting down the vaccination centre. I'm not going to be preventing people from accessing or leaving the vaccination centre to access the vaccine.
Okay, even over the crime number being legit, do you still continue with that?
You're allowing
So, right, okay.
So, as part of an ongoing live criminal investigation, okay, we have it on video evidence now. Because of the evidence that's been submitted for this crime, that you are committing an offence of misconduct in public office and perverting the course of justice.
So in that case, I'm going to have to ask you to arrest this man. Okay.
So we're going to have to.
I'm going to have to, sir. I'm going to have to ask you to arrest these men.
Okay.
Sir.
Absolutely not.
Okay. Absolutely not.
So all guilty
I'm
then.
going to have to arrest you, sir.
Yeah.
On suspicion of.
You're all guilty.
Yeah.
Suspicion of not conducting public office. Perverting the course of justice. I don't have to say anything. Defence to later rely on something you failed to mention when questioned. Anything you do say, you would be taken in the to get the okay, do you understand?
I understand what he's tried to say there. I don't think it's incumbent on a member of the public to know the police caution.
Oh, it is.
To know the caution.
It is.
For us.
Well, it's just for your benefit. Well, you already know, but
Yeah.
yes, but I'm sorry, I'm just doing my duty as a sovereign being.
So he decides to arrest this Bobby for dereliction of duty and decides to read him his rights. Now, we all know the stereotypical movie rights, you have the right to remain silent, anything you do say can and will be used against you in a court of law. But when a citizen makes a citizen's arrest, they don't actually have to read somebody their rights, they just have to inform them that they're making a citizen's arrest whenever it's practicable to do so. So again, this is just purely performative. Anyway, let's watch the rest of this and see if he manages to feel this Bobby's collar.
Yeah.
So you're under arrest, and I don't have to. I guess I do have to arrest him if I'm.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't suggest that you have to repeat exactly the same
Okay.
within
Yeah.
earshot. But
All
it's
four of
it's
you are
entirely
under
up to you.
arrest now.
Under arrest.
So we have 4, 5, 6,
So
7
we'll-
people.
I'm afraid, again, we don't want to do this. We need action being taken.
Yes.
So
We care about people. We care about the people that are dying and being
Yeah.
injured.
and people that are ignorant to this and rejecting their children. That's what worries
Yeah,
me.
and your families.
Do we not
You're
think this is
covered.
a
You're
waste
being
of
covered.
police
No,
time?
I said, is this a good use of, is this a
Oh,
proportional use of
definitely.
Yes,
Oh,
it is.
definitely.
If it saves one life.
This is mass genocide. This will be talked about in history. Let's put it that way. And the fact that you are enabling, I'm sure you're a lovely guy. I can feel it. You've got a good soul. Okay, but
I don't know.
but
I think there's a few
unfortunately,
people who disagree with that, but
unfortunately, doing your job doesn't hold up either.
Nuremberg.
Just doing your job, following orders, does not hold up.
I was just doing my job.
And when this all shakes out, you're going to be on the wrong side.
Yeah,
Wrong side of history.
and that's
So we're going to have to
unfortunate.
call the police and have them take.
Yeah.
We were allowed them to do their...
And we have every
it's
right.
It's fair for me to tell you now that if Sussex Police keep receiving calls under similar circumstances, so along the lines of bringing more officers down to arrest officers who haven't done what we've demanded it to be, then it may be that you're prosecuted for wasteful use of resources.
We can't be. We're not.
demanded anything, all we've done is requested.
Sofsit pro tip. If the cops ever want to arrest you for something and you don't agree with it, all you have to say is,
We can't be. We're not.
and then they can't arrest you. Can't be arrested if you arrest the cops first.
Well, they're not, are they?
I need to look into what we're actually
Yes.
talking about.
I'm
but
simply,
So you
I'm
can
simply
make a
saying
phone
that
call
there is
now.
potential. I'm not saying that would happen,
Yes.
but there is potential
No,
if
it
it
wouldn't
carries on and
happen.
snowballs
It's not
in
going to
that
happen. We're
respect.
entirely in the right.
A Karen that's claiming that she's entirely in the right. There's a surprise.
If you make a phone call now and investigate what we're telling you about, you'll probably be seizing them today. So if this young gentleman here that's speaking to that lady could make a few phone calls, track the reference number, ask about the people, the names that he's just given over. I think there's 4 gentlemen's names. Mark Sex, yeah, and they're police,
Just for a moment, it's just occurred to me that actually, what would be the necessity, if you're telling me that we need to arrest and take away the officers who arrested, what would be the necessity for that? What's the aim of them being taken into custody?
Well, because they're perverting the course of justice. They stop.
They also perverting
But what's achieved by taking the officers into custody? How does that progress the investigation and
so that we can close
their
this
job.
down.
They're not acting
They're
under
not,
their own.
yeah.
So Karen and the PP guzzler over here want to shut this down. And if the cops don't help them, they're going to call the cops to take away the cops. That's some pretty solid thinking right there. Now, if a cop does something that's genuinely egregious and the cops are called to take away the cops, then I think, absolutely, that's fair enough. But a cop out here protecting people working in this centre from harassment every single day, I somehow don't think is going to get arrested. And to add to that, I think he actually handled this pretty well. He was very respectful and gave them all a chance to speak. Just a bit of background for this whole thing. This is a centre where people go for their jabs. Now, these people are against that whole thing that I can't mention on YouTube, and also say that this centre is engaging in acts that would be illegal under the Geneva Convention. Again, can't say it because of YouTube. Now, whatever they want to believe is their own business, but going down there and harassing all those people is completely ridiculous. And then to add to that, demanding that the police officers not only arrest the people that are working there, but also arrest the other police officers. What do we do, Karen, when we get down to the last police officer? Does he have to arrest himself? Does the Queen herself have to come down and arrest that cop? Just because you say so. Anyway, lads and lassies, this was a short one for today. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure and hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Thank you very much, lads and lassies, and sláinte.